Hello everybody and welcome back to another Walking Dead video. Today we'll be talking about The Walking Dead Season 11 Episode 23 and what is B17, because I've seen a lot of confusion online of what exactly B17 is. So let's break it down and try and figure out what it is. Is it an escape plan or is it just something quite basic? So the confusion around B17 is that some people are connecting it to Destination 2 from episode 21 and all the other hints we've got of this other thing from Lance and people disappearing to this area and never come back. We've seen some of that answered, but there's still some mystery and some people being CRM. And it didn't help Scott Gimple months ago said the CRM know of the Commonwealth, and we've seen nothing of that. So we have a lot of people just saying B17 is CRM related and it's connected to Destination 2. However, I would argue that B17 is nothing to do with the CRM and it's nothing to do with an escape plan for Pamela, because at that time in the episode, Pamela wasn't thinking about escaping. She didn't know she was under attack at that point. At that current time, all Pamela knew is that Eugene was missing and that there's rioters outside. And we've seen Pamela deal with this before with B14, which means lockdown. And B17, as it's so close to B14, what I think it is, and it's very simple, it's just a different form of lockdown, and it is obviously going to be connected to the walkers. You might argue that they were already herding the walkers at the start of the episode before Pamela called B17. However, maybe they were herding them somewhere else, but when Pamela calls B17, it means walkers attack the walls, and that's just a different form of lockdown, which doesn't make it seem like Pamela's just doing a lockdown to save her skin. It's a security lockdown because of walkers. That is what I think B17 is, and it's nothing like the CRM or Pamela's escape plan. B17 is just a lockdown where walkers attack the walls. And I definitely have a little theory here. Maybe the horde that Aaron's stuffing, because we knew they're already being herded, maybe the Commonwealth have a buffer horde that they keep in an area just outside the Commonwealth where they have people watching it and controlling it. So when someone calls B17, they can send off the horde. That's what I think, because that horde was ready to go. So I definitely think maybe they were already getting the horde ready, or they have a buffer horde all the time just in case B17 needs to be called. However, I do understand why some people are connecting B17 to the CRM and Pamela's exit, because we've had hints about something bigger out there with Lance and Destination 2. Why are we getting all this? It's kind of annoying that we're not getting the CRM, and it didn't help that Scott Gimple, the guy who just kind of lies through his teeth, mentioned, oh, the CRM and the Commonwealth know each other, and then he tried to backpedal what he said in an interview months ago, almost a year ago. I'm pretty sure it was before Season 11 even came out. So everyone went into the season expecting the CRM. With 23 episodes in, no CRM. I'm starting to believe this kind of other thing is not the CRM, and it's really annoying me because we had these teasers and it probably will add up to nothing. And if it was the CRM, if the CRM was in the show, I know where you would add them. Okay, have the prison guy from Outpost 22 just make that all CRM based. If I was writing that, I would just turn Outpost 22 into a CRM base, and instead of having our characters go to this kind of off the grid kind of prison from the Commonwealth, just make it CRM related. And it really sucks how we get teased all these things and it doesn't add to anything. I don't think it's going to be CRM related, all those teases. I think it's just going to be something small. We've already seen the dodgy things Lance did. He had an opium dealer, basically. It wasn't anything special. It was just a small settlement that did opium. And I think that's what Lance was referencing back then in those episodes, is that he has lots of little small settlements that he has his fingers in that provide the Commonwealth with things for Lance to funnel things out of the Commonwealth too. It's nothing like he's funneling up to somebody like the CRM. And it really sucks because this could have definitely used some CRM in it. And because of these little kind of hints and not clear what they are, and Scott Gimple, a lot of people are going to be disappointed when there's no CRM in episode 24. However, the only thing I can't really explain is Destination 2. Like, with my little idea that Lance just had a lot of little communities that were supplying the Commonwealth, and Lance just kind of used the Commonwealth's assets to get things to smaller communities. Designation 2. It could be one or two things. It's definitely not the CRM at this point, because if it was the CRM, I feel like we would have seen the CRM and / Outpost 22 should have been CRM base. I think Designation 2 could be just either they're taking people there to kind of turn to walkers, or maybe it's they're like the CRM and they're trying to find a cure. It could be something like that. Or Designation 2 is just a really far away prison. It could be something simple like that. But at this point, I don't think the CRM is involved at all, because we would know about them by now. But please tell me down below, what do you think? I'd like to know your thoughts and opinions and everything down below. Do you agree with me that the Commonwealth is not connected to the CRM and there's no connection there, and all this mystery is just that Lance had a lot of little kind of shady deals with smaller communities, and Destination 2 is just like an execution site, a prison really far away, or something like that, but it's still Commonwealth related? What do you think about B17? Do you agree with me that it is just another form of lockdown with the walkers, and that we have buffer walkers? I think that'd be a cool idea. Like, you just have a horde of walkers just at your disposal, so if stuff goes down, you just throw walkers on it. Like, if I was Pamela, I would have that, just like little kind of buffer walkers. But please tell me your thoughts and opinions and anything down below. But if you want more Walking Dead content, please look on the screen. If you want my review for episode 23, look in the top right. And if you want my latest video, look in the top left. And if you want something recommended for you, look in the center. But this is it for me today, so make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to help out the channel, keep updated with all things Walking Dead, 2 videos a week, every week. But this is it for me today, so goodbye, peace out, and talk to you later.